Go again. Yeah, go on. Ugh. Oh, right. Yeah. There we go. Proper. Okay. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Chris Garnage, what's up? We are gonna take a quick look at Enterprise, and then we're gonna head on over to the Balloon World, where everything happens. Oh, microphone. Hey, microphone is right here. My desk is a mess. Oh my god, my desk is a mess. Microphone here, controller falling down, head cut off. What am I gonna do about that? There, boom. A little bit low, but whatever. Hope you're having a good morning. I am energized. Well, it's a little bit of a Star Trek joke there, from Charlotte, from the Next Generation, of course. But I am energized. I am ready. Oh, I need to get this thing. Me and Mr. Black went over the balloon building yesterday, and we have I have a pretty good idea of how we're gonna start. So we're gonna take a look at that shortly. Let me see. And Kitty, so good to see you. All right, we got everything we need right here. Okay, gonna chill out for a second and let that load in. So, hope you guys are ready for this. Hey, Mr. Black, there you are. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it loaded. I guess it loaded in. Ah, Sade is playing in the background. It's just a smooth operator. Yeah, the smooth operator. Okay, so I want to show you guys something, but I don't know exactly how to reveal it. I did have a ton of fun with this. And the fun does continue. No, no, wrong side. This is the side for the bridge. Up here. I gotta put some railings on here. Nope, can't. I can't afford railings. You know, I'm just glad that we actually had a chance to put all these doors on here. It's been an education. So, we're gonna begin here. Check it out, yo. We got half a bridge. Mainly because complexity kicked in right about here. So I can't build over there anymore. Let me see exactly where. Okay, I can build over here. To my heart's content. I cannot build over here. Is that the whole middle line thing? It's right there. But we have a bridge. And this is awesome because, I mean, like, I tried to make it pretty accurate. Hey, Diego, what's happening? Mr. Biz, good to see you. Captain Jared. Come on, Captain Jared, I have a seat for you right here. In the captain's chair. But I gotta clear up some complexity on that side so I can get more of the bridge in. I was considering knocking these walls out and replacing with these because this at least is one panel. This is two panels, but I kind of like the brown. It's subdued. But okay, but let me show you what else and just how badass this thing is looking. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Because I freaking love this ship. I got the shape, and I this is like the shape that I've been trying to get for so long. But I gotta admit, the only thing that's allowed me to get this is the this the ability to actually get a kind of a circular shape. Because as we know, Lego deals more with wedges than circles. So this is more of a wedge system, a circular wedge system than um, than is circles. That's just the reality of it. Oh, check this out. See that? It's got the screen there. Nice bridge right here. I know it's not fully circular, but if I want to turn off the screen, I turn off the screen. Boom! I can see out the window, and there's glass. No, just one of those kind of hidden features. Hey, Schadenfell, what's up? So yeah, complexity has struck over here. So our lesson in complexity is almost done. I can technically go ahead and just build the bridge separately. Like I can take the saucer. I'm actually at the point right now where I would be absolutely glad to just take the entire saucer, put it someplace else, and just build it so that I can finish the whole thing. But this profile, this has been what this has all been about. Getting this profile. I would still love to finish this, so I don't know where to take pieces from at this point. I'm gonna figure something out. But I just wanted you guys to see how our battle of complexity has gone, and how I lost it. But I lost it in a good way. I gotta say that. I'm gonna just keep poking at this a little bit here and there. At least try to get the bridge finished. I know I'll never finish the saucer, but with the way that everything is shaped up and we've managed to develop this whole thing with the structure and just to make it work, I am really happy with how this entire ship turned out. It's not a disappointment of the previous ship. This is just we got a lot further, and I'm really happy with everything that we've done here because I don't feel like anything's been wasted. This has been like a huge learning experience, especially in terms of mapping and everything. So like I can go build a whole level of a saucer right now, and just have it completely independent of everything else. So hey, good morning, Dirty. Let me. You were in the wrong stream. Oh my god, dude. But anyway, this is our journey into the Starship Enterprise. Pretty much almost at an end, but it's been a good journey, and it's kind of disproven some of um, the bits about being able to build. Unfortunately, with 3,200 pieces, I can do a count of all this and give you a final tally. But there's some areas where we can still build, but there are also areas where complexity did kick in, where I wasn't expecting it, because complexity was never supposed to occur over here, and it did. So it's kind of stretching out in weird ways. So I'll come back tomorrow. I'll do a count sometime between today and tomorrow, and we can get like a full breakdown on what worked, what didn't work, and pretty much how we can move forward with getting bigger builds in the game and getting more complete builds. I was hoping that this new research would take me further, and realistically, it did. I got a lot further than I usually would, so I'm really happy about that. Use a lot more smaller pieces there, so I know that it did contribute to how this finally turned out. Like there's some major substitutions I could make just in the plating here to get this to get back some of the complexity. So I'm not too worried about this. Oh, I didn't. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting to click the schedule stream. That's my bad. My very bad. Anyway, we're gonna go over here and head back to lobby. But get our last chance. Well, not last chance, but final chance to sit in the bridge in the captain's seat. We'll be finishing this, but I'm pretty happy with it. What do you guys think of the build? Let me know. Give me a W in the chat if you think this is a great build. And we're gonna head on over to Mr. Black's balloon bonanza. The balloons. It's time for the balloons. Oh, you can't complete the Boeing? Who's that? Chris Carnage. Oh. Yeah, you can totally complete your Boeing. $737. Are you building to scale? If you're building to scale, you can totally finish the Boeing. All right, let's go over to Mr. Black's world. If you need me to pop over anytime, Chris, let me know, and we can take a look. But Boeing usually just needs a plan. I think the biggest thing about building aircraft is that you need to set the sides, just like you did it for the Enterprise. Set the sides, and then build your upper arch, and then build your lower arch. That's the only way it's going to work, because it needs to be symmetrical, and you need to have those sides. Without the sides, you're pretty much toast. But man, I never even thought about building aircraft with this technique. Let's open up a lot of possibilities. Yes, more possibilities. Of course, we're gonna have some gaps and everything. Oh my god, now you got me thinking. Well, you know what? Go ahead and find your complexity grid, and let's go find a center of that. Oh, a smaller and more refined plane. You know what? Building a private jet is always a good thing to go. Megazord, the Megazord was awesome. I'm not a big fan of the whatchamacallit, um Power Rangers. Thank you, Mr. Black. I'm not a big fan of Power Rangers, so I appreciate the effort that's gone into it, but for the actual detail and everything, I don't know, but it looks great. It looks absolutely awesome. Yeah. See, I can't even remember the name. Mr. Black, speak, please. They can hear you. Let me see if I can pipe. Let me see if I can pipe you in one way here. What am I doing? What am I doing? And right, this goes to the. I better not spill coffee again. All right, let's pop this into the back. I was trying to set this up on the wrong computer. Ah, nope, that was bad. As in not good. All right, let's see. Here we go. We see we have to make sure that they can hear me so that, you know, later on, anyone who comes in is gonna know that I'm not talking to myself. Where is my? Here we go. Okay, you need to go right there. Thank you, sir. One second, guys. Okay, you out. Thank you. They make this so hard to find. I don't know why they put it to the back. Okay, so we got that. Let's see if we can add another microphone here. We got line in. Source. Audio capture. Yes, I want to add a source. Jeez. And the device is going to be... What? Seriously? That's the iPhone. Dang it, I don't think this is gonna work. Okay, there's the motive. Monitor and output. And okay, motive. Oh. Okay then. Did not expect that. Activity file not found. Okay, yeah, whatever. Start new. Oh, okay, fine. Mr. Black says that we don't need him on. He's being all shy and stuff. But anyway, this is Mr. Black. This is Mr. Black's balloon field. The idea is that we're supposed to be able to get at least 8 players in, and they build different balloons and go on a balloon race. However, we are reaching complexity. So my balloon may be the last one that's actually built in here. So we have different types of balloons here. Yeah. Unfortunately, no more rides are going to be built, but this is the idea here. I've been building the vehicles mainly to support the whole look of it and give it that whole fairground feel. So Mr. Black has decorated my truck. He's got the VW bus over there. Of course, the lovely balloons with everyone's own personal style. You got your bathrooms over there. I showed you guys. There's the VW and the chairs. So she's renting chairs, And then, of course, we got more carnival rides down here. We were going to do a ride in the cave, but the cave, unfortunately, is a matter of complexity. The best part about the carnival is that you can get all of this stuff close together. But the game doesn't allow you to put a lot of stuff together. So it has to be spread out and just ruins the complete immersion of everything. This is one of the builds from the Modernist. I think she's be featuring that. So I am going to, not ruin that. But here's Mr. Black's bullseye, the Modernist ice cream shop, the Rift Rider. Where's my sign? Did my sign? Oh, okay. The Springfield sign. Yep, it's still there. All right, and this is where everything over here started. The balloons. So, yeah, here we go. Good morning, Kaboom. What's happening? All right, so Mr. Black has actually set out a template so that he could allow more people to come in and build balloons. Also, so that he can duplicate the efforts and not have to start from scratch every single time. The fact that this is actually had to be started from the ground was completely essential. And I was talking to Mr. Black yesterday, and he pointed out that none of this would be possible without a lot of the different input from people who've come in to build, and they've added little tips. I believe Z Card showed Mr. Black one of the other details on how to get some of the pieces in. Yes, the bus stop lining with circles, but we're gonna start from the same technique that you were showing me earlier, how to actually start the circle, and then we're gonna jump right to that circle instead of wasting time. So, Mr. Black, how do we get started? So we're putting okay. What floor? What floor? All right. Well, what do you tell me? And all right, so 2 floors and then spinner. Square. All right, so square, then a spinner. There you go. Then a pole. That's my pole. There we go. $16 plank. You got it. And this needs to be aligned to here. I remember one time we were actually supposed to be showing how to do a tutorial, and I let someone else do it. Legion. I let Legion do it, but people couldn't see what he was doing properly. So this is why I'm going to try to build along with you right now, so that they can see specifically what's going on. There you go. Okay, so what do we have here? We got that's from the first order. So go to first order. Yeah, and we click that to the bottom of that and bring it out 1, 2, 3, 4. Correcto? All right. Yes, I am Mr. Black's voice. So I'm not talking to myself. I'm not talking to myself. He's here. He exists. Okay. So what's next? Oh, no, we have to put down the piece to go around. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Move over 4 studs. Right, and then we put. Are you doing the mat first or no? Oh, okay. This is a bigger one. Okay. So we're coming out this way. Oh, wait, did I go the wrong way? I did, didn't I? Yes, I did. Hey! That thing was like a thing to me. All right. There we go. All right. So then we take it to there and go out 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty tight. That looks. Is that going right? Is that? Yeah, this looks like it's going the wrong way. Um, okay, maybe I should restart this. Hold on. Let me restart this. All right. So bear with me, guys. I'm going to make a lot of mistakes. Yep. Let's do that. First one down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 out. Then we take the next piece. White piece. 1, 2. To the left or right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 2? 4. Right. Right. All right. So there we have that. And I went too far. So I, I know, but I forgot to count. Yeah, it's a nice gap. Okay. Uh, didn't you discover a way to get the tiny gap, like a half, a ha- Okay, so apparently this can bounce back, but according to how it's placed, it may not go down perfectly. So in order to get the perfect gap, we what we're going to do is use a mat, which gives us a half stud space. Bring it up and then back one, and that placement should allow us to have a good placement. Oh, hold on, let me get rid of this piece because there is a tiny little gap in there, and that gap is in the wrong place. So let's see how this works. Oops, I did? No, no, I not. Okay. All right, so then we come in here. One, two. It's red, red all the way. Too much of a gap. Oh wait, hold on. It was green. It was green. It was green. I, I just had the green. Okay, perfect. So that's absolutely tight. We want to make sure to knock this one out, and then knock that out. And from here, we have to go across two. So you always want to start fresh. Don't try to cheat the whole system. Right, because this was going to always go to somewhere different. So, 2, 3, 4. Right. We of course have the problem now that we have nighttime again. Ah, wow, that is pretty close. Holy crap! All right, so let's do that again. No wonder you have the that row of circles of lights around. You can actually see what you're doing because being able to see is important here, right? All right, let's see. Okay, okay, we got that on, and let's switch to our raspberry. I don't know why a raspberry is in my quick bar. I don't know. Please don't ask me. Just one of those things. Oh crap. Where's the arm? Did I delete the wrong arm? Bloody hell. Oh no, the piece is fine. It's just the I have to get the arm back. All right. So it should be fine with that gap with this particular size. It doesn't have to be super tight. What? Holy crap! It just phased right in. Are you seeing this? What the hell, man? Yeah, but that's clipping. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Okay, that's no good. That's the wrong kind of clipping. Can I actually get this out with the thruster? Okay, I know I shouldn't be doing this, but you know I have to check. Okay, heck with it. Not happening. So, ah, we have a brand new carnival ride. Okay, so this is your very basic thing with balloons, and this is one of the reasons why I say that the other method I have with doing the wedges is so much more easier and involved because you have to do so much to complete a full circle here. So if you see any circles done like this from anybody, um, they've put in a ton of work and they know what they're doing. So um, we I think we're gonna have to come back and do like a proper full tutorial on how to get this full circle and do it step by step. But we're gonna continue right now. If you already know how to build a circle, kudos to you. Great. We're going to go ahead and show you how to build the rest of the balloon now. Otherwise, we're going to be here until 10 o'clock doing circles. All right. So, y'all trying to murder the hot dogs? Had a whole plot? Okay. Okay. They're over there having their own conversation. So, Mr. Black has mapped out how to get the circles in. Did you just extend use this once the circle's done, just extend this bit from the sides? Right, so you don't have to do another circle. Yeah. Right. All right, so this is just your basic marker. Do you put the marker in first, or do you? Because that's down below there. Okay. So once these are in here, you can take one of these guys and put it there, and then just pull it out to the six space that you need. Okay. So there you go. That's your basic template that's been done. Now, in order to actually build the balloon, we need to build upward in in this is a half space. Then we need to get these pieces. This is the first order angled piece, angled wall. I know I'm cutting up a lot of things here, but we do have limited time, and I want to show you guys the finished product by the end of this. But there you go, first order Star Killer wall. taper. We got 2 of these, and then we have an additional half wall. So we have our half wall split over 2 places. Now, I suppose you could if you have a way to make sure it goes back up. Right. It's just a matter of making sure that this always comes back. So as long as it you're not doing anything wild and taking it crazy, you're following the basic shape and moving upward. Two profiles up, one profile in. All right, so let's I guess let's start with the build then. I'm gonna I'm gonna salty. Let's get salty because I want to do like an all black balloon, but that's not gonna happen. So heck, yeah, of course. Now, is it best to just build everything up, or is it do you like build this level and then go up? Ah, oh, okay. So should so just you have to make sure you're. Are you saying that we should build the full balloon first, or we should build a profile and then do the rest of the circle? So your experiments are actually really helpful here. Yeah. So where Mr. Black has failed and failed and failed and then succeeded, we can come in and kind of take advantage of that. So now I am keeping it for reference. Just to, I know we're good. I like to have it in there. Oh, oh yeah, please go ahead. I have the rest of this. I will be calling you when I when I need you. All right, so he's actually done something really cool here with some of the pieces, roof pieces from the. Is this Daily Bugle or is that? Let me see. I know Friendly Neighborhood and Daily Bugle have some parts that we don't see normally. So I'm gonna pop on over there. Oh, check these out. You can do like so much with all these different pieces. Oh, that would have been cool. I wonder if we could actually do this. Black and red. You know what? I think I'm gonna do this. I'm doing it. It's just a matter of where the profile occurs. So I really like this. Now I kind of wish I'd used the gold for the bottom, but this is super cool. Yeah, but I'm being lazy bum, and I know that we are going to be taking this up into the air, and building the balloon down. So I have one more chance to put it on. So if this is just me completely missing a chance. Well, not completely missing a chance, but realizing from Mr. Black's instructions that at the end of this, we're gonna float this into the air and build the balloon downward. So there's a reason we haven't built the balloon yet. Sorry, the basket yet. The basket is the last thing that is built on this. So, no, you cannot. No circles on top baskets. All right, next piece is... Okay, we need to extend this outward. And we gotta watch where we begin here. So, now that I've actually placed this extra lip, I have to make sure that I'm starting on the inside to keep the profile. And see, it's really easy to get decorative once you start looking through some of your pieces here. I'm surprised you didn't get Shadowspell in to build the balloon yet. Ah, yes. Been sucked into the Enshrouded. He's been pulled into the Enshrouded territory. That is a whole other learning curve, man. I've been chipping away at it. And usually just trying to play a new game, it takes so much because there's that whole learning curve. Tell you, man, the other day when okay, so on Saturday, was it? I texted Mr. Black. They've killed us because I had this huge incident, like right after I had posted the tutorial on how to build circles over on Reddit. The all of a sudden, like 30 minutes after, the technique stopped working. When I put down a pressure plate or thruster to make the angle, the entire it would introduce like a 1 degree inconsistency that completely broke the technique. It was completely broken because once you can't get straight anymore, you can't do anything, and that's exactly what was happening. And I was I had this huge reaction where I was like, oh my god, okay, I have to test this. I have to check it out. I have to make sure that that I'm not the only one. But there was this complete... Okay, I was filled with rage at that point because I thought that that some employee at Epic had seen the post and was like, yeah, we'll fix you. And just went in, touched a bit of code, and made the pressure plates behave differently. And yeah, so I was trying to check with Kaboom and Haskins, pretty much anybody else who could help me verify that this was also not working on their games. But Kaboom was busy. He was out somewhere. Shame on you, Kaboom, not being available when I needed you, man. Anyway, Kaboom was off having a life. Mr. Black, he was just like completely clueless. Like, what? uh, what? Because I was speaking in code at that point. I was just like, they killed us. They killed us. And I was like, I was so full of rage. I was ready to quit the game and walk away. That's just how, not annoyed, but I was literally ready to walk. It was just done. And yeah, well, I logged out, pretty much shut the entire game down, and restarted. Came back, and the thrusters were working again. The angle was gone. I got all the screenshots because I needed to make sure that I was not seeing things wrong. But I discovered it when I was trying to just do a simple turn on the angle, slap the angle down, and the instead of being dead straight, because the thrusters, not thrusters, what's it called? Pressure plates usually give you an angle that is dead straight. Pressure plates can be a little tricky sometimes. Not gonna lie, there can be very, very tricky. So I was not trusting the pressure plates, but the thrusters, because you put it on the wrong angle and can be, um, you know, not what you wanted. So I wasn't thrusting. I wasn't trusting the thrusters. Get it? Never mind. Anyway, what was it saying? I'm sorry, I was making a bad joke. It was a terrible joke. Trusting the thrusters. Yeah. Anyway, um, bad jokes aside. Um, oh, okay then. Right. Bad jokes aside. I was just ready to quit. So I'm just glad it was working again, and there were no problems. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys. Always verify before storming off in rage. Always verify. But I would at least have had Mr. Black storm off with me. Dude, I know you didn't use pressure plates, but it was affecting both the pressure plates and the thrusters. So if yes, if they had done that, I mean, this is why I tested with the thrusters. I was defiant. I was like, "Ha! You can't stop me. I'll just use a thruster." So I popped on the thruster, and yeah, nobody, not happening, not happening at all. Yep, that is user error. That's user error, not yeah. That happens to be a lot. Like all of a sudden, all the thrusters would be going off, especially if it's already off of the. I'm building a vehicle that's already off the jack, and you brush that thruster, and it's game over. The the ship just goes zooming off into the air, and you're left standing there holding the bag, wondering what the hell just happened. It's a travesty. There we go. Okay. Woo. Look at all those lights. I gotta put down a bed. Is it nighttime? Cause it's really dark over here. Maybe it's just contrast. It's just stormy. It's all. Sleep till morning. Sleep till morning, Mr. Black. Thank you, sir. Of course, it's still raining. I wonder how many people have tried to sleep through the rain just for the rain to be there when they wake up. I almost want to do this part in black, but we'll have a chance again. All right, so gotta go back over here. So, in case no one has guessed it, circles are basically repetition. And we will get to fly this before we finish up, and you're gonna see, even if we don't fly this one, we're gonna fly one of the balloons, so you can see exactly how cool these are. Oops, too far back. Oh, oh, really? Okay, I see. I messed up. Yeah, that's right. You laugh. Okay. So how's everybody doing this morning? I think we can really tell that you want to do this properly. We got to start with that basic tutorial. Mr. Black, are you going to do a tutorial on how to build the circles your way, or? Yep. So you show people how to do something, they don't learn much. But you show them that it can be done, and they learn a lot more. Yeah. Yeah. When you build something, what was that? When you build something, you know where everything is. But when you build it yourself, oh, wait, sorry, but when you show someone how to build it, they don't know pretty much where anything is, and they don't know how to fix it. Am I paraphrasing correctly? Yeah, I got lost halfway. Mr. Black regrets. Mr. Black regrets to inform you that he can't give you a tutorial. Not gonna happen. He doesn't know how to do them. Message from directly from Mr. Black to you guys. Okay, so we have the balloons in here. So there's some activated balloons on the lower level. Do these go on every single one? Um, yes, so far three. The left side of each piece. Okay. Yeah. Otherwise, the it go boom. Okay. Okay, so we're trying to get two rows with the next session of balloons. Got it. It's funny what you say about the tutorials. Just gonna go back to that one second, because when I released the very basic tutorial on how to do the circles, which is actually more of the wedge, um, I got a couple of downvotes on Reddit, and people complaining that it's like it has to use a piece from a kit, and it's a it's a billion steps just to get a piece turned. There's like absolutely zero appreciation for for the possibilities that the technique offers, and I was just a little bit shocked with that kind of reception. Because I mean, here trying to show people a different way of building, open up their toolbox a little bit, and met with hostility. What's up with that? It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. Oh crap. Okay, you remember those red pieces that I'm using? They don't give me the It takes away one half stud. Sorry, one stud. So I only have like a space of three studs instead of the four studs that I need to place the balloons. Yep. I could. I mean, but it's a one piece, so it's not. It's there's nothing above it right now, and it's gonna begin to lean inward. So I know that's not gonna work. But I was thinking, no, no, I can't get rid of my red piece. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Black is right. I have to get rid of the black of these pieces. Maybe I'll just use the black instead. Okay, black balloon coming up. Yep. All right. So we're see. This is one of the things you get from actually doing it yourself. That you encounter a problem, and then you have to come up with a solution to how to fix it. So what I'm going to do here is just go a little. Now, if I add more to this, another piece, another level on this, what's going to happen is we're actually going to add more weight, and it's going to offset the balance. So yeah, then you need more balloons. So I'm going to try to not upset that delicate balance and follow the instructions. Yeah, I sound like Emmett from the Lego movie. Follow the instructions. Oh, actually, more like Lord Business. All right? Yeah. What about a flooring or floor piece? Would a floor piece be too heavy? When a color blocks or one of roof pieces. Yeah. Pop alone. He's in fact he's already on his way. I think the haunted roof piece would actually work. Let's see what we can get him before he gets over here. It's a black prop saying, "No, no, no, you're doing it all wrong." All right. Fine, abandon me. I see how it is. This is the Mr. Black tutorial. Do it yourself. I'm gonna be over here building. All right. Yeah. Right. Right. But yeah, like kind of like how I did with the haunted house piece right there. So either way, yeah, either way we get back the half stud, that one stud. Right. Perfect. See, I problem solved before you even got here, man. Well, yeah, but besides that, jeez. I'm being oppressed. I'm being oppressed. Okay, it's nighttime again. You just summoned the bus, didn't you? What happens if you go to sleep while the bus is coming? Does it cancel it? Do you wake up at your... All right, well, let's not and say we didn't. Yes. Oh, I'm good actually. I just threw on the light. Yes, kaboom, Mr. Not Mr. Black. Reddit is toxic. Is Greek for toxic. It can be a great sharing resource though. Yes, I know. I don't see you post there at all. I know that's one of the things I hate. Yeah, for some reason, Lego Fortnite really loves to have their Reddit. They're the only reason that I even have an X account, and I hate X. Twitter. Really wish that they would just go somewhere else. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna put on some more lights, and let's get this party started. Keep the party going. All right, so we're gonna finish these up. See, now the lesson you learn from this is that if you go away from working, or at least the one part wasn't, and that has a trickle on effect, a trickle down effect. Jeez, words. What are words? Anyway, yes. So it's a trickle effect that will pretty much impact everything down the line. So if you change anything, especially from some of this thing, thinking that you know better, just be prepared to compensate to get it back in line with how it's supposed to go. Happens with me all the time when I try to do like a new thruster um, setup to compensate for a mistake that I made. Man, it's such a pain. But once you figure it out, several hours later, it's worth it. But that's one of the things you're gonna have to figure out yourself. You're doing a custom build, a custom design. Everything is up to you at that point. There we go. So 2 activated balloons and 2 non-activated. And this is just all counterweight. Right? The weight. Yes. Right. This is one of the advantages of building on the beach. This is built on one of the lowest points on the map. So the in case that like a lot of you guys didn't know, density of on the balloons is actually really, really good. They have put in this feature where if you build something in the Frostlands, the density of your balloons is set for the Frostlands, and it will never be able to land on the beach, not by itself. If you build the a balloon on the shore, like we are here, we have a lot more possibilities, a lot more places to go. Yeah, you can pretty much land anywhere. So your density of balloons is a real thing, and it's actually one of the most fascinating things about Fortnite. How these Lego Fortnite, how these balloons work. You can just see when they fiddle with it, the chaos that it causes. So we don't like it when they mess with balloons, because we get used to the balloons working a certain way. We can predict that. And one thing that balloons need to do is be predictable. Fortnite science, man. All right, so a good short on balloons. Well, Kaboom, you do all these shorts and everything. I barely have time for them sometimes. Go ahead and do a short on balloons. You know as much as we do. In fact, it was the Long Tom Lounge who actually not figured out, but introduced me to the whole concept of how the balloons really work and how the density of the balloons was affected by where we build. So another example of community thought. It's like we're stronger working together and just figuring out this stuff, but more than anything, sharing that information. Like my whole experiment with the 32,000 pieces um, in a complexity zone, that would never have occurred, and I would never have built a much better enterprise and figured out a much better bridge. Oh my god, I'm loving that bridge. I'm loving that sauce section, and I will build it by itself. Yeah, I think building a saucer was actually more fun than building the rest of the ship, because it's the one area where I haven't really gotten a chance to properly build. Yep, the end of complexity, the end of everything. All right, let me just break this whole bit down so we can continue. It's 9:39. Okay, we're gonna have to get into the air soon. So, Mr. Black, I hope you're ready to come over in about 5 minutes. I am getting this in the air in 5 minutes. Oh God. Okay, fine. Around 9:50, we're gonna fly one Mr. Black's balloons. How's that? Ye of little faith. You're completely ruining my buzz, man. What's this thing called reality? Get it out of here. I gotta say again, Mr. Black, thank you for being so damn inspiring. the past couple of weeks we've had a lot of fun, and I'd actually kind of felt like I was just like um, turning my wheels at one point. So this has been very inspiring, just getting back into this. So just wanted to tell you again, man. Thank you. Yep, it's a shame the game is not really community is. That's what Mr. Black is saying, by the way. Just passing the message on. It would be nice if the game did match us energy for energy, but I don't think that. I think it's one of the things they haven't really figured out. I was actually thinking back on my first day in the game. I didn't know what to expect. None of us did, and because it was Fortnite, I loaded in, and I was looking around, and I was wondering, okay, where is everybody? Surely somebody is gonna pop up in a second and try to kill me. So I was like trying to see what was it, Cuddle Team Leader who introduced us. Yeah, just trying to see what they were trying to tell me about how to build and everything. And I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna have to go and build fast, get a base up or something, so that I can defend against someone trying to come to kill me. All these tutorials are about someone is gonna try to come and kill me because this is Fortnite, and somebody's gonna try to come and kill me, and I don't want to die as Lego. So that was my expectation. But then it just so many possibilities. But then started playing more and more, and it was just like fun. It it became this kind of an escape um, to the regular grind. All right. I think for me, the building was a huge part of it. But at one point, I was there playing, and my wife needed me to do something. And for the first time ever, I was able to say, okay, and pause and not pause the game, but step away. And yeah, that was absolutely crucial. Because for the first time, my wife was like, "I thought you were playing." I'm like, "Yeah, but I can actually step away now." Of course, next time she called me, I was in the middle of a cave and completely lost, and there were skeletons chasing me, and I was about to die. And I was like, "No, I can't do it now. They're chasing me. I'm stuck in a cave." So that did not go down well. Okay, come on. I'm so off. Oh, well, thanks for leaving. Oh, you. Oh my God, a soft ban for tomorrow. You can't pre-ban somebody. Oh, actually, no, you can. Who? Wait, who rage quit the stream? Wounded Paws, Chris Carnage. What are you guys doing? Hey, Brian Blue, what's up? Shannon's Fell. Take that. They should take. Shannon's Fell thinks they should take that density thing out of the game. It's just using computing resources and makes balloons even more inconsistent. Hmm. Chris Carnage, will you take a nap for all stream? So Shannon's Fell does not like the balloon dynamic. Yes. Takes too much computing power, he says. He wants the computing power to go towards complexity. Yeah, but most people. Yeah, but most people don't even think like that. They don't even take that into consideration. Which is pretty much everybody. So, I've introduced a level of difficulty into this bit just by using these pieces. Just now I have to line them up properly. So this does require you to have two very specific kits in your arsenal. So yeah, so this is not a build for anybody. So don't come in thinking that you have your basic kit and you can do anything. When you have the full kits, it gives you so much power. And I know sometimes it feels like we are bragging and about what we can build and everything, but we are, I think a lot of us are more invested in the game, and we've been here from day one. We had our own doubts about buying stuff. I mean, like, we've had our own tantrums, like, I'm not buying that, that's too expensive. Or I'm not buying that, that's I don't even really think I like the kit. But at some point, some of us realized that those pieces are more important than the actual kit itself. It's not about the what they show you that you can build. It's about how you can utilize it, really make it count. Because there's pieces from Lockie's Lighthouse that I have used in different things. I say Lockie's Lighthouse because A, they brought that back to the shop, and B, it was one of the kits that I seriously thought that I did not need. It's like the modernist said, my own lighthouse was better than what they had brought to anyway, but it still introduced new pieces, and those new pieces actually became crucial to a lot of designs, like the hinges on the ATAT. That was not even a glimmer in my eye. Like a full year before I even bought the Lockie's Lighthouse. Well, sorry. Yes, when I bought Lockie's Lighthouse, that was like a full year after. And those became pretty much crucial to the build itself. So you don't know where you're going to use pieces. That's my point. Right, and yeah, with the Halloween kit, I think I was still being salty at the time. It was more like I might as well buy it because we just spent like so much time building up the Adams family house. Mr. Black built these awesome custom roofs. Still far better than the ones they gave us, by the way. And they were pretty much like almost identical to what Mr. Black had built. And now they're just being introduced in a kit that was kind of limited, mainly because of how everything else came together in a kit. The purple on the inside, it just limits where we can use the those pieces. I mean, there's some really good pieces, but my God, if everything will work out perfectly consistently, it will be fine. I'm sure it does not help with the lag, especially when traveling through different biomes. That's Shannon's file again. Has okay, my God. Okay, has what? Dirty has joined the dark side. Oh, Mr. Black, it's time. It's time. You were right. I was not gonna finish this today. We are gonna finish this tomorrow. See, Mr. Black knows how long it takes to build these things. So, um, let's pop on over and okay, let's go sleep until till morning, and then we're gonna go and fly one of your balloons. And tomorrow we will actually get a chance to launch it. I will not touch this until tomorrow. So we're gonna finish up properly. But in 10 minutes that we have left, 8 minutes we have left, we're gonna come over here. So I think on average getting the initial circle takes about how long? About 3 hours? Couple of hours. Okay, so we got all these different styles of baskets that Mr. Black has here. He built. I didn't know this is one he built because I watched him. He's got his sandbags on here. See, he's got all the thrusters and everything going on. So there's a fair amount of stuff that still has to go on in the middle. So this is why he was saying that there's no way that we were flying, taking off today. He knows his stuff. Got all lightsabers in here for lighting and everything. Yeah. Right. So it does take a while. I mean, the internal mechanics. That's a whole other session. So just be aware that building a balloon is not building a Mr. Black balloon is not an easy throwaway task. So which one are we going to be flying today, Mr. Black? Oh, I was over at the one I wanted to fly, but we can fly this one. Oh, this one over here, the arcade one. Ah, come on, get off, you stupid marker. There we go. All right. Anyway, this is the arcade balloon. He's got a bunch of decorations out here, so you can do a lot more once you've built up everything. And this is one of the things you can do to the top. So there's still a fair amount of building to go on. But remember, we're stopping right now because we need to take a flight. So take her up, Mr. Black. And that's just turning on the balloons, right? And a little bit of thrust there. I want you guys to really appreciate this. He's built it to act as close to the balloon, an actual balloon, as possible, so that yeah, the balloon isn't pulling the basket, and the basket isn't pulling the balloon. So there's a fine balance of your thrusters in there to get this movement, and it's a natural movement of really floating. So usually with a balloon, you have to put the sandbags on one side to shift the weight, so that the balloon heads in that particular direction. Sandbags, it's a delicate balance of sandbags. We're using ah we're using thrusters, of course, but it's definitely a lot more natural. And this just hang there. It can land in pretty much any location. So this is one of the reasons why he's wanted to have the balloon race. I see pinpoint accuracy landing on the lawn of the church. Pinpoint accuracy. Oh, nice. Very much like a real balloon. So this is like one of the reasons why I'm also really excited about this, because the just how it acts as close to life as possible. Of course, he has the seats and everything. You know, you can come in, catch a view, go for a nice balloon ride. See, all I have to do here is just turn on the balloons, and it goes back to its natural height. Turn those off, and it drops nice and slow. Is that up thrust? So you can kind of hover. Oh, so this is a tricky thing. This is a tricky thing. You actually, because of the way this is set up, you can damage the bottom of your balloon every time you land. So if you damage it and you don't fix it, you could lose the bottom of your balloon. So a little something to keep in mind. I'm surprised you haven't lined it with with metal or anything. All right, let's 9:59. All right, let's take a look over. Can we actually make it over there? No, we can't. It's not enough time. I have to go off to work. It's one of those days again. So we're gonna head back over. I'm gonna thank everyone for coming. I am the Mad Puck 66. I stream every day from 8:30 a.m. till 10 a.m. And today we're hanging out with Mr. Black and building a balloon, which we're gonna try to finish tomorrow. But as we can see, there's a lot going on with these balloons. It's like one of the most natural feeling balloons. It functions just like a hot air balloon. Well, as close as possible to a hot air balloon. But it's such a great build, and I absolutely love these things. So once we get the balloon race all sorted out, I'm sure we'll be talking about it in Craftopia and in other places wherever we can, and we'll get some racers in, and we'll go see all the Simpsons builds, and oh, where are we going? I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. Right. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of Simpsons builds that we have to visit as part of the balloon race. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Um, if you're new here, please leave a like, follow, subscribe, do all the internet things. And for those of you who are coming back, thank you for coming and hanging out. Making this such cool a cool build, and we will see everything else tomorrow when I finish up the balloon. It's a very involved build, so but it's absolutely worth it. So anyway, have a great day. I will see you guys. Time to head to work. Bye. And we are out of here. Oops. Did I miss? I missed my cue.